Hi everybody, Amber with Healthymale, and today I'm going to take you through a full-on weight workout. We are in week 18 of the pregnancy now, if you've been following along, and I still feel great. I hope you do too. We can still lay on our back for short periods of time. We don't need to worry about that. We will worry about that a little bit more as we start to show and the baby gets bigger. We just don't want to push on anything in our stomach that can cut off the blood flow to the baby. So nothing more than about 10 or 15 repetitions, and then we need to stand up again. Today I'm going to be using a bench and showing you a full weight workout using 2 dumbbells and a weight bench. So follow along with me, let's have some fun. I'm going to set it up for just doing 10 straight workouts, or exercises, all the way through, and you'll follow along. Let's do 20 repetitions on everything, 1 set for 10 straight exercises. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to keep the bench at a slight incline, and we are going to do an incline press. So laying back, and I have the luxury of putting my feet up, and I'm going to sit down here, my palms will face out. I'm going to exhale, raise the dumbbells up, bring them back down. I'm keeping my breathing steady. Perfect. I love to work my triceps, which is the back of your arm. So we are going to move into skull crushers, which if you followed along with me, you know that I love skull crushers. Now we're going to stay in this position and we're going to work our chest in a little bit different way, and we're going to do a chest fly. So arms will start all the way together, fully extended above your chest. Inhale, fly them out to the side now with them fairly straight instead of bent. We always have a slight bend though in our elbow, depending on how heavy the weight is. And we're not lifting super heavy. Perfect. We're going to come up and we're going to adjust the bench up to a little bit higher. And now we're going to do what I like to call an incline bicep curl. Boy, I'm sweating. Okay, so we're going to sit back in the bench now. And we are going to lean back, fully support our back, and we're going to bicep curl here for 20. Rest your head back so you don't strain your neck. Fantastic. I'm just gonna wipe my face really fast here. Make sure you keep your water near you so you get a drink at any point in your workout. It's important to stay hydrated, especially being pregnant. We need to drink a lot more water than normal. Now we're gonna keep the bench at the incline that it's at, and we are going to use it to do a concentration curl. So working the biceps again. And depending on how big your bench is, sometimes you can do them both at the same time, and other times you might need to do it individually. If this strains your elbow, you can turn and also do a hammer curl. It'll hit the head of your bicep a little differently, but it will not place as much strain on the elbow. Being pregnant, our joints become very relaxed. A lot more hormones running through our body. So we just need to be aware. Always listen to how your body feels and adjust accordingly. But whatever you do, don't stop exercising. Now we're going to adjust the bench all the way up to a fully upright position, and we will use this for our classic military press. So sitting up in our upright position, palms face out, back and head are fully supported. We're keeping our shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Great job, everybody. Now let's adjust the bench to go all the way to the flat position. Don't think that I forgot about the legs. Just because we're using the bench doesn't mean we can't work our legs. We're gonna leave the dumbbells out of this for the step ups, but we are going to use the bench. Depending on how high your bench is, and if you feel safe and comfortable using a high step, do it. If you have a lower step and you prefer to use a lower step, switch to the lower step. For time's sake, I'm going to do 20 total, 10 on each leg, and I am alternating legs. There are many different ways to do a step up. Do what feels comfortable for you. And remember, we want to try to keep our heart rate below 150 beats a minute. So if a step up causes you to make your heart rate go through the roof, do as many as you can, then stop. Let your heart rate go back down, and then move on to the next exercise. But we're nice and controlled as we step up. We're not using momentum. And we're breathing the whole way through. One more, I think. 20. Great. Now we're going to use the bench to do a balancing bent over row. So I've shown you many ways to do a bent over row before. Today, we are going to go into a spinal balance on the bench. Dropping that arm to the side of the bench and rolling it up. Nice job. I'll turn around, but you can stay on the same side. Not to confuse yourself. Really holding baby in tight to keep us balanced. Very good. And the last exercise I will show you, again, to work the back of the arms, bench dips. So I'll turn the bench a little so you can see it at an angle. You can put your feet fully extended out in front of you for maximum strength, or a little bit harder. You can keep your knees bent to make it a little easier. Keep your back close to the bench and your chest up. Do not round forward. You want to have a nice, almost 90-degree angle bend in those arms at the elbow. One. Nice job today, everybody. If you want more of a challenge, repeat that same circuit one more time and enjoy yourselves.